kick him out. The Prime Minister's pledge to deport an Iraqi security guard jailed for the shocking assault of a 3-year-old girl in Sydney's West. This morning, Scott Morrison joins us on Today.
Brexit bombshell. Protests erupt in the UK as the Queen agrees to suspend Britain's Parliament as Boris Johnson desperately tries to push through a no-deal Brexit. Reaction from London just ahead.
Double trouble. Millions in for a freezing end to the week. Heavy rains to pound the east and west coast. Stevie will have your forecast.
Health alert. The worrying new research tying autism and ADHD to babies born by C-section.
And the one with the anniversary.
Oh, I just pulled out 4 eyelashes. That can't be good.
Hey, Ross, look what I got going here.
Hey, I can be a kook.
It's morphin' time!
25 years since Friends hit our screens, how it became one of the biggest shows on TV, and why fans are still clapping along today. Thursday, the 29th of August, 2019.
Good morning to you. Welcome to Today. It is terrific to have your company. You're attempting to try the clap there, are you, Ben?
I'm just pumped about Friends.
Well, you are with Friends here this morning. I was watching them setting up the couch, actually. They've got the couch from the show.
Oh, yes.
Comfy.
Who's your favourite?
I just didn't
Hang on, I'm talking about the couch. They've got the couch here on the show, and it is the one that they sat on. It's here. We've got it.
The actual
We're going to be sitting on the actual
How do we
Friends
know?
couch.
You are sounding.
Well, it is the couch. Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's been DNA testing of the sort of strands of hair from Joey left on it or not, but I'm assured that it is the couch.
How you doing?
How you doing,
Oh, yeah.
Joey? Yeah, I know.
You sound like a serious Friends fan.
Pick your favourite Friends
You know
character.
Just a
that one
serious
line.
weirdo.
There is that. But it's going to be lots of fun and lots to come on the show during the course of the morning as well. What have we got cash-wise to give away? I'm always catching
I
up
think
with
we're
everyone
20
here.
grand today, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm Phoebe, so I don't know anything.
Oh, very good.
Yes. See?
Smelly cat.
Very
Hey,
good.
stop that.
No, anyway.
Great to have your company this Thursday morning. Let's get things started with
Great
the
to
very
have
latest
your
news.
company.
Plenty going on.
Chandler.
Over to you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Phoebe. Good morning, everyone. The Prime Minister has declared an Iraqi-born security guard jailed for assaulting a 3-year-old girl in a Sydney shopping centre will be kicked out of Australia once he's out of prison. Nine's Fiona Willan joins us from Parliament House, Canberra. Fee, the PM laying down the law. Thanks, Fee, and the Prime Minister will join us live shortly.
Protests are underway in London following Prime Minister Boris Johnson's brazen move to force a no-deal Brexit by suspending the British Parliament. Europe correspondent Amelia Adams has the latest for us. And Amelia, he's now dragged the Queen into this debacle. Could it possibly get any messier? Amelia Adams in London, thank you.
Australia's southeast is bracing for nasty, blasting winter, just as the west coast recorded extraordinary high temperatures. 30 degrees in Perth, the city's hottest August day in almost 80 years. WA will fall into line with the rest of the country, we're told, as temperatures plummet to as low as 3 degrees across Tassie, South Australia and Victoria. Gale force winds and rain is being forecast to hit New South Wales. Southern Queensland is preparing for thunderstorms. We'll have more from Stevie later.
Police believe a fire which gutted a home in Sydney's northwest overnight was deliberately lit. Emergency services arrived at the Rouse Hill property just before 1 a.m, where they found a man armed with a knife. Officers had to use tasers and capsicum spray to control the 40-year-old. He was eventually sedated and taken to Blacktown Hospital under police guard. It's understood $100,000 worth of motorbikes were also destroyed in the fire. Now to the moment, a Gold Coast hairdresser snaps running down a friend at a busy Broadbeach intersection. The outburst was triggered by the man posting a video of her on social media when she told friends she was staying home. The magistrate found her actions deliberate and premeditated. She was sentenced to 12 months jail but will be released on parole in 3 months. A man is set to face court after leading police on a wild chase spanning 12 suburbs on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. Footage shows the moment the 37-year-old is tackled by police after officers rammed an alleged stolen vehicle following an hour-long pursuit which ended in Currimundi. The man has been charged with multiple offences, including driving without a licence.
A Sydney man has been pulled to safety moments before being struck by a 450-tonne train. The man was unwell from a big night out and was listening to music on his headphones, unaware that a city-bound train is barrelling towards him. A fellow passenger managed to save him with just seconds to spare. It could have been so much worse. There's been explosive evidence given during the inquest into the disappearance of William Tyrrell. A resident in the New South Wales coastal town of Kendall says he saw the 3-year-old toddler in the back of a car wearing a Spider-Man suit. Ron Chapman told police the car was being driven by a woman at speed with another vehicle following closely behind. And look at this terrifying ordeal captured on camera. A rhino can be seen attacking a keeper's car, slamming his horn into the body of the vehicle before flipping it 3 times at a safari park in northern Germany. A staff member trapped inside the vehicle amazingly escaped with just minor injuries. The car, though, not doing so well.
Wow.
Unbelievable, the power of those animals.
Extraordinary, isn't it?
Because you often hear that rhinos are among the most dangerous animals, and I always think, really, are they? But wow, you see
You
that
know why
strength.
he did that though, don't you?
Why's that?
Dad joke warning. Because rhinos can't use their horn.
That's
I'm
actually
glad
quite,
we've got that away early. It's not 6 o'clock
No,
yet.
you know what?
that's quite
Mate,
good.
it's Father's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what you
And
figure.
we should use
I
this
can
as
get
an
away with it,
opportunity.
huh?
We should use this as an opportunity. Send us some good dad jokes in the
Yeah,
lead up to
good
Father's
point.
Day.
The best dad jokes.
The best dad
No, the
jokes.
worst dad jokes.
Yeah,
Well,
the worst dad jokes.
that equates to the worst.
One and the same.
Yes.
Have you got one?
I won't tell you the one about the scarecrow who won the award for being the most outstanding in his field. I'll leave that for another day. And we'll look at the markets right now. And on Wall Street, the Dow Jones has shaken off the troubles of the past few days, gaining 249 points. You didn't get that, did you?
I did.
The S&P 500 also up. Oil is stronger, selling for $55 a barrel. And the Aussie dollar is down a little, now buying 67 US cents.
Alrighty, Stevie is tracking the forecast as he does every day for us. What have you got, Stevie?
Good morning to you. Yeah, there's plenty around today. Good morning, everyone. Much of the country is in for a drenching today. Thunderstorms even forecast for some areas, particularly across Victoria today, into New South Wales and Tasmania. Cold fronts are closing on the east and west coasts of the country. In the east, heavy showers stretching from Sydney to Brisbane, sending temperatures plummeting. It feels like -1 in Hobart at the moment and -2 in Canberra. Similar story in the west. Forget about yesterday's heat records. The cold front moving into the coast will drop temperatures significantly there and provide a solid drenching today and tonight. You can see those cold front bands moving through right through into tomorrow morning. But let's go to the maps and find out what's happening around our country today. Good morning to you. Cairns, Townsville, 28 degrees, a beautiful day on the way. We've got trough bringing some showers around the coast of Queensland, around the border of New South Wales also. So that's stretching from the Sunshine Coast right down to the Gold Coast and into Sydney, 16 degrees. Canberra seeing a chilly top of 13 degrees today with some showers. Hobart and Melbourne quite cool today. Adelaide sunny and 15, and Perth will see thunderstorms and a top of 22. And that rain band, which is moving in from the west, should get heavier throughout the afternoon. Showers into Geraldton today and sunshine right up through the Alice, Karratha, Broome, 34 degrees today, and Darwin hitting a top of 32 degrees. So a bit of a chilly morning down in the southeast today, with the apparent temperatures or the feel-like temperatures much cooler than what they're actually being reported. Why did the banana go to the hospital?
Because he wasn't peeling well. Georgie told me that one 10
I know,
years
he
ago.
stole that one on Georgie.
Yeah. But we need to
Joke
support each
appropriation.
other and just laugh at each other's dad jokes.
Yeah,
Can we make
okay.
that commitment?
Yeah, why don't you play Snap in the Jungle? Because there's too many cheaters.
See? That's cheaters.
You two are riddled. with
Jungle.
Absolutely
Is that-
riddled.
Yeah, we've got little
Is
kids.
that a mum joke? Yeah.
No, we
keep
don't
them
do
entertained.
jokes. Mums don't need to do
We
jokes.
just do
Okay.
this. We just do this look when the dads do it.
Yeah. Why do squirrels swim on their back? To keep their nuts dry. Anyway, just ahead in sport,
There you
Steve
go.
Smith speaks for the first time about the fear he felt after being hit by that brutal bouncer.
Plus, Facebook's secret new app set to rival WhatsApp and Snapchat. See what the world's biggest social media platform has planned now.
And send in the clowns, Joaquin Phoenix's chilling performance in the official trailer for The Joker. You're waking up with today. Stay with us. Great to have your company.
Send in the clowns. Don't worry, they're here. They're here.
Yeah.
See,
Wow.
If anyone can do the clap, it's you, Dickie.
Here we go.
So good about it.
Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, he did it.
Great to have your company on this Thursday morning. Let's get things started, though. Here's the latest
Right
news.
now, thank you very much, Deb. The Iraqi-born security guard who was jailed for attacking a 3-year-old girl in Sydney will be kicked out of Australia once he gets out of prison. Nine's political editor Chris Uhlmann joins us live from Canberra. Chris, the orders come all the way from the top. Spot on, Chris Uhlmann live in Canberra. The Prime Minister will join us shortly.
There's outrage this morning over new Victorian laws which should have seen a man jailed for assaulting emergency workers in Melbourne. James Haberfield has walked free from court after putting a female paramedic into a headlock and punching her in the face after consuming a cocktail of drugs in January. The Victorian Premier is now calling on the Director of Public Prosecutions to consider an appeal. In a terrifying ordeal captured on camera, a rhino can be seen attacking a keeper's car, slamming his horn into the body of the vehicle before flipping it 3 times at a safari park in northern Germany. A staff member trapped inside the vehicle amazingly escaped with just minor injuries. The car, however, not coming out as well. Such power. Amazing. Let's get a hit of sport now.
Thank you very much, Deb. Australia's star batsman Steve Smith has spoken about the fear he felt after being struck by a brutal bouncer in the second Ashes Test. Nine Europe correspondent Sophie Walsh joins us live. Sophie, very revealing conversation involving Steve Smith. Can't wait to have him back. Good on you. Thank you very much, Sophie. It's time now for a check of the weather. Stevie.
Thank you very much, Benny. Good morning, everyone. And we've got some good rainfall coming through for much of the country today. Some thunderstorms also forecast for some areas down around the south and southeast of the country. We do have cold fronts closing in on the east side of the country and also on the west. In the east, heavy showers stretching from Sydney right through to Brisbane, so taking out much of the New South Wales and Queensland coast, and temperatures should plummet as well. Similar story in the west. Forget about yesterday's heat records there. The cold front coming into the coast will drop temperatures there significantly and provide a good drop tonight and into tomorrow morning. This is what's happening in the main areas around the country. In Queensland, we're seeing mostly fine conditions around Cairns and Townsville, and then showers and thunderstorm activity up the Queensland coast. So that will include the Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, the Gold Coast, into New South Wales. A few showers around the border of Queensland, New South Wales. Showers for Sydney today with a top of 16 degrees. Now, Canberra on 3 degrees, but a bit of wind chill today, making the nation's capital feel more like -2. So a frosty morning as you're waking up there. 13 degrees atop. Melbourne a minimum of 6 and heading to 13. Hobart on 3 degrees as well this morning, but the apparent temperature there is -1. So you need to rug up this morning if you're getting up nice and early. Some sunshine for Adelaide, and that cold front coming through, bringing some showers and storms into WA. Perth will see that, and they'll start to get heavier throughout the afternoon. Geraldton seeing a few showers and a top of 22 degrees and sunny for the remainder. Blue skies up in the top end. Georgie.
All right, Stevie, thank you very much for that. Now to a troubling new headline this morning about caesarean births, with an international study finding babies born through C-section have a higher risk of developing autism and ADHD. Today, medical expert Dr Penny Adams joins us now to discuss. Penny, good morning to
Georgie.
you. You would know C-section rates are increasing right around the world. According, they account for nearly 1 in 3 deliveries these days.
Yep.
What exactly did this observational study find?
Okay, so this study looked at a whole lot of different studies and pooled all the data. I think there were 61 studies and it involved over 20 million births. And they pooled all the data and then did a statistical analysis and found that you were 33% higher odds of having a baby with autism spectrum disorder and 17% higher odds of having a baby with ADHD if you'd had a C-section.
As always, great advice. Thank you for that, Penny. Over to you, Deb.
Georgie, thank you. Just having a sip of my tea here. Now, this year marks 25 years since 6 relatively unknown actors first appeared on our TV screens.
Morning, Ross.
Here on this couch. There she is.
Oh, the Friends.
Hey, Stevie.
We were on a break.
G'day, Rach.
Oh, my God, it's comfy.
It is. It is the couch from Friends. They helped
See why we
each
put
other
our feet
out
up.
through their lives and through early adulthood, and we love them.
Yeah, well, this is like the favourite meeting spot, right?
Yeah.
You know, the Central Perk
This is
coffee
it.
shop, and
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a chance
this is
that Ross and Rachel
Yeah.
may have been sipping out of this very cup.
I think Phoebe just sang over there when she brought a guitar along.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
a great singer,
yeah.
wasn't she,
I
Phoebe?
realised I've got a hole in my shoe. Look, Friends went to air over 10 seasons, over 10 years, was nominated. Guess how many Emmy Awards it was nominated? 62, very close. Sorry, Ross. And those 6 unknown actors became globally recognised stars. And to celebrate this incredible milestone, of course it aired here on Channel 9, we loved it.
It still is.
Yeah, well, of course it is, yeah. We caught up... Stupid, why would you go anywhere else? We caught up with one of the cast members.
The famous Friends spent most days catching up on each other's lives at the local coffee shop. And for one cast member, his day job led him straight to the now iconic Central Perk.
I was a barista when they called me to come in and do it, and they literally, the second he called me to be coffee guy, pre-Gunther, because he knew that I had experience as a barista.
James Michael Tyler played coffee shop worker Gunther for 10 years.
When I'm in a cafe having coffee, or I see a man with hair brighter than the sun, I'll think of you.
Everyone I know can relate to that time right after your 20s when you've left your family, you might be in school, and that's when your group of friends become your family. And you have the same struggles, the same needs, the same wants, the same trying to find love, marriage. Everyone can relate to that. That's a timeless theme.
But as for a reunion,
I don't think it really needs one, my own personal opinion. I mean, seeing people who are now, 25 years older going through the same struggles that they went then, that would be kind of a tragedy and not a comedy, I'm afraid.
Oh, what a show.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah, the very final episode, the final episode aired in 2004, and in the States, it was what? Guess how many people watched it in the States?
50 million.
Very close, Fordham. Gee, you're good at this stuff. 52 million viewers,
Wow.
making it
Uncanny.
the most watched television episode of the year, or of the 2000s, in fact,
Yeah.
and the 5th most watched finale in television history. I think MASH is still
MASH.
number one.
Amazing.
Well done.
And, you speak to any hairdresser around that era, and everyone used to come in saying, "I want the Jennifer Aniston hair.
Yeah.
I want Rachel's
I want
hair."
the Rachel.
Yeah, everyone.
I
It
went
was-
for Jennifer.
It was huge. It
How
was
good
huge.
was Joey? Was my favourite, Joey.
Yeah.
And what was the spin-off Joey did?
Joey.
It was called Joey.
It was called Joey.
Joey, that'd be right.
Wow, that was a Joey moment.
And as Dickie touched on earlier, 25 years later, Friends is still watched, isn't it? Right around
Still
the
watched
world.
around the world.
And, of course, we play episodes right here on the Nine Network, don't we, Dickie? And
Yes, we
on
do.
our
Well,
Nine Go channel.
Yeah. And Stan,
and
of
our
course.
Stan
Stan.
streams. That's
Yeah.
exactly
Love
right.
Stan.
Guess how
Every
many
single one of
episodes? How many episodes do you reckon there were?
260.
260.
How many?
260.
Very close, Fordo. 263. It's like you're cheating.
That's getting very,
It's just
very
uncanny
close.
photo. It is. And so to celebrate 25 years of the sitcom, Stan is taking this couch, the Central Perk couch, on tour.
Our couch.
The couch, all around Australia. It's the Friends 25 on Stan couch tour officially, and it starts today, so we're the official ones to kick it off.
Gosh.
And you can see on your screen where it will be, where you'll also get a chance to sit down and be comfortable with Central Perk. We'll put all the details on our website as well. But how about that? You can get a chance to do it
You
too.
can practically still smell them on here, can't you?
Hopefully it's been dry.
Are we going to clean it up before we send it out?
No,
I
it's
like
good
it.
little stain.
A few little marks.
You know, this is the second time I've sat on this couch. I went
can
over
tell.
to LA and went into
Did you?
went into the studio and actually went into the studio where they made Friends and sat on this couch.
So is this the couch?
This is the
Does
couch.
it look
This is
familiar?
the couch.
Yeah, this is the one.
Gee, she's aged well, hasn't she?
Yeah, I know. If you look down the back here, there's
What can you find?
there'll be 20 cents down there somewhere. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a dime, maybe.
A dime.
Yeah.
Dime.
There you go. Well,
Very
what a
cool.
thrill. What a buzz.
Round of
I just wanna
applause for
hang out.
Friends, everybody.
We should.
Oh, no, we should do this.
We love you, friends.
This sort of a...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
See it all on Stan.
Alrighty, coming up, we have some breaking news. Big traffic delays in Brisbane as a bridge closes. We'll bring you the very latest on that shortly.
Plus, why Aussie homeowners are being plagued by building defects. We've got the tips to help you avoid disaster.
And absolutely everybody loves her. The wonderful Vanessa Amorosi joins us live. This is Today on 9. Get off the couch, flick on the TV. We've got a quick break and we're back in a moment.
Got it.
Now, listen, yesterday, as you might know, we gave away $40,000 to Pauline Druitt from Spence in the ACT, and she sent us this very happy snap. That is her there on the right, her daughter Ashley on the left, and her two sisters Jennifer and Christine in the middle. Congratulations.
There's a glass of Shardy there as well.
Yeah, what a
Yeah,
beautiful
why wouldn't you?
picture. And apparently Pauline has been shaking all day. She's decided she's going to treat herself to a holiday.
With $40,000, you'd be able to treat yourself if you were shaking, wouldn't you?
Yes, absolutely. And so we want to give some more away right now. So
Please, can we do it?
$10,000 up for
Let's do
grabs. We're going to Cootamundra in New South Wales, and I'm going to allow Georgie Gardner to announce who today's call is going to.
Oh, that's very good of you, but I'm going to handball it to Stevie.
I can't pronounce her surname.
Stevie, over to you.
It's Shanley Monsieur Lame.
That's it. Come on, Shan
And where's she?
Lee.
Cootamundra.
Cootamundra.
All right, New South Wales, beautiful.
Shan Lee from Cooter. Missed out.
We'll never know the correct pronunciation
No,
of
I know.
Shanley's surname, but
No.
Sorry
that's a
about
shame.
that.
That's
But
a
it's
shame.
a good way to round out the week tomorrow with $20,000.
Might be pronounced Mesulame after that.
See, you've got to pay good comedy. Now, to be in the running for tomorrow's draw, you need the code word POND. You can text the numbers on your screen, and remember, you don't have to say the code word POND. That would be silly. You just say, I wake up with today. And Stevie Jacobs will be here tomorrow as well.
He will.
And he's free of charge. Can you believe it?
For very good reason.
Very good reason.
No.
We don't pay him very much, that is for sure. We're sorry about that, Shanley. Now, we have breaking news coming up from Brisbane. Repair work on a bridge is causing major traffic dramas. We'll get the latest for you next.
Plus, meet Ronnie, a deserving dad who's getting a very special Father's Day makeover. These are the top stories this Thursday morning. The Prime Minister has told Today this morning he'll deport an Iraqi-born security guard who's been jailed over a sickening attack on a 3-year-old girl in Sydney. In Brisbane, repair work on Victoria Bridge, which has caused traffic dramas this morning, will be repeated during this evening's peak. In Melbourne, it's emerged this morning that engineers recommended 2 years ago that Central Pier in Docklands be replaced. Last night, it was evacuated because of fears it may sink below the waterline. And warnings today of a dangerous and potentially deadly bushfire season ahead, with the drought leaving bush tinder dry right up and down the east coast. There's the latest from the newsroom.
A quick hit of entertainment news for you now. And after reports that Ed Sheeran had announced his retirement from the music industry, the pop superstar has taken to Instagram to clarify. He'd heard Dickie reporting about this and he got straight onto the Instagram. He said, I'm not bloody retiring either. Press are being over dramatic. I'm having 18 months off to make another album and to hang out with my cats. So there you go, Dickie. He'll have an update on that, probably some more fake news a little bit later.
He also said, don't call me a Scotsman, I'm English. Now, the final trailer for Joaquin Phoenix's highly anticipated film Joker has been released. Oh, this is chilling. Phoenix stars as the infamous Batman villain alongside Robert De Niro, and we can tell you Joker hits cinemas on the 3rd of October.
It does look scary. Nominees have just been announced for the 2019 Country Music Awards. Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus was nominated for Musical Event of the Year. Hard to argue with that. Reigning Entertainer of the Year, Keith Urban, has been nominated in that category again as well.
Good on you, Keith. Now, we've been having a lot of fun on set this morning with the Friends Couches. Do you remember?
That was cool.
Celebrating 25 years of the hit show, The Couches, doing the tour of Australia. We got to sit in it. Gee, we look comfortable, don't we?
Way more comfortable than this couch, I've got to say.
Yeah, exactly. And what about this? We found, look at this, a photo of Dickie on the original set a number of years ago. Dickie, remind us when this was, because there you are sitting on the very same chair you sat on this morning.
Wow. I know, how about that? Yeah, well, Brian, our very handsome cameraman, that's Brian
good.
there. We're in LA. That was apparent in 2004 when they were shooting the very last episode of it. And the weird thing is, I've no recollection of that, to be honest.
like large
I
parts
sat
of your
in that
life.
seat then, allegedly, and sat in it today.
That is you, though, in the picture, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah.
And that is you in that picture.
That's right, yeah. There we go.
Not much has changed, mate. You look amazing, Dickie. Well done.
Oh, very good.
Morning, team.
Very good. Hey, thank you, team. Great show today.